days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe. There stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hey everyone, we're back at a regular time. Holy God, thank you, baby Jesus, that I'm back. Regular time. This is awesome. I don't have to friggin' put up with scandalous people in scandalous places, just having to friggin' wreck everything because it is a titillating Tuesday. Enter the Geekosphere at the Fortress of Awesomeness, episode 74. How's it going, everyone? Nice to be here. Nice to be back at a regular time, which I really enjoy. So, because it's a good fit, because, you got the East Coast, which is around, like in the Maritimes at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or whether you're on the East Coast at 3, or hey, if you're taking a lunch break on the Pacific, it's noon. So, it's a great time. It's good to be alive. Snow is melting. Spring is almost around the corner, pretty much, at least where I'm at. And that's all that matters because I don't have to put up with the bitter cold anymore. So that being said, I want to say hello to everybody, especially Wendy, Trauma Warrior. This is Julie, RN, typing for Wendy. We are fixing a contained ruptured thoracic aorta. The patient suffered blunt force trauma to the chest from a car wreck this morning. Damn. Wendy is assessing CV surgeon Dr. R, anesthesiologist Dr. L, perfusionist Jack, surgical techs Margaret and Roy, circulating nurses Julie RN and Ramiro RN are listening. Awesome. Wendy, on the other hand, is a little bit grumpy because she hasn't eaten today. Well, then that's okay. Just give her a vodka drink, and I'm sure she'll be ready to go. So, and Sci-Fi Sit Dan is here. Hello to you, Sci-Fi Sit Dan. How's it going? Let's see. Oh, and she finally says hello. So, Wendy, go eat yourself. Or, no, not eat yourself. Go drink. Do some drinking. I'm sure that'll loosen up some hands. Let's see. Gap After Dark. Hello, Mike, PCR, Wendy, Sit Dan. Hello to you, Gap After Dark. And who else do we also have here? We have Psycho Man 90. Hey, yo. How's it going? Nice to see you, man. God, Sunday we had a huge show. It was a humongous show. It was an awesome show. The best show we probably ever done on this channel so far, where we were talking about X-Trans bots and their Iron Hide and Ratchet update. And man, we had like over 400 views on that. So to all of you guys that showed up that day, thank you for showing up. There should be a few more updates probably coming soon. And again, like I told everybody that day, the video will go back to Keith and he will hear all your hopes and dreams that belong to the Transformer collecting community. So that's all I have to say. So yeah, thank you guys for participating in that chat. I mean, it was fun. So 3 hours, woo! It was it was amazing. That's all I got to say. So it was good, and I'm glad to hear all of your feedback. Let's see. Who else we got? Yeah, share the link. Exactly, Gap. That's right. Share the link. We're almost at 950. It's amazing. We're getting close to 1,000 on this piddly little channel, and I didn't think it'd take like, a little over 2.5 years to get here, but apparently this channel is exploding. So thank you everybody for joining in. I really appreciate it. That being said, let's get right down to the introductions, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Pop Culture Republic, how's it going?
Hey, it's going great.
Nice. I missed you.
Yeah, as I won the intro roulette, the right on your reach. Yeah.
That's what happens when you're an early bird.
That's right.
I missed you last week.
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Oh, we all had crazy schedules, didn't we?
Oh, God, tell me about it. It was just so stupid. Jeez. But I missed you, man. I'm glad that you're back.
That's cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Wendy. Wendy has already ordered a Bloody Mary for after the surgery.
Woof. Well, I'm sure that'll help.
There we go. Well, if you got to cope, you got to cope.
Yeah, take the edge off there. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's right. You don't want shaking hands during surgery.
No.
Although, if anything has been proven, as the surgery team is listening to this, I'm glad they haven't killed anybody left from the sheer laughter of this. So, Appion, how's it going, man?
What's up?
Pretty good. It's been a pretty good weekend.
Congrats on that great show, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. So
very cool.
Who knew that, toys would just bring a whole plethora of people.
Right.
Which only proves that deep down inside, we're all still children as men.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. One way or another. We collect comics. We collect figures. We play video games. We're just grown-up children. That's all that we are.
Just little pieces of colored plastic that bring back the nostalgia from a happier time.
Exactly. We yearn for our boyhood again.
Yeah. I've got all kinds of toys around me. I've got a rock bobblehead doll. From like the 90s. It's probably like a 30-year-old bobblehead. I've got Tammy from Street Fighter statues.
Yeah.
I even have like a Tracy McGrady action figure still in the box. Like a basketball action figure that I got from like GameStop. I don't know when they were doing that. But yeah. I have plenty of toys and stuff still. Grown man with toys. I don't care.
There we go. And the Geeky Classic Leftist, Tom. How's it going, man?
Good. Yeah, I'm just looking around and get me thinking. I got a bobblehead Batman Christian Bale, the Constantine from the TV series, Smurf. I got Brainy Smurf. That was given by a friend. Tons of different Hot Wheels. We all collect stuff like that. It's just Cade 6 from Destiny on my, So yeah.
All right.
Isn't
that Nathan Fillion's character?
Oh yeah. I loved his character in that. It was
he was the best character in Destiny.
Oh my gosh! And they killed him off, but they supposedly brought him back. So I haven't downloaded the newest ones in a while. But yeah.
Oh really?
Then Lance Riddick, R.I.P. But he was
Guardian. That crushed me.
I'll never forget him saying Guardian.
Yeah. His character was amazing and a brilliant actor. He was many other things. So.
Is that like an original Brainy Smurf that you got, or like one of the newer ones?
That's an old school one. Back when I worked at a certain call center, one of the girls I did the night shift with, she always called me Brainy Smurf. So she gave different people Smurfs correlating with their personality, and I guess I was a brainiac or something. So okay.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Well, you got a compliment at least for that. So, Tom, you sound like a man today. Your tonal pitch is low.
Yeah, I'm still sick. That's why 2 weeks ago. Once I get back normal, I get this voice that sounds like Kermit the Frog. But right now, I can say that's why I like being sick, because I sound like a man.
It's like, lower, Austin. How does it feel, baby?
Yeah, it's been a hard week too.
Man.
I've been watching Dragon Ball season 1, and man, it's just wow. It's just I'm back to watch. I figured let's start from the scratch, and I've been watching it. I'm just on episode 28. The first tournament just finished, and I was like, oh wow, man.
Oh, so you got to the episode where they fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, why don't we start things off with some stupid news? Yay! The best segment of the show is stupid news every day.
You need that as a theme song. You should have that play right before the glass shatters.
Oh my god, yeah. Stupid news.
Like have that lead into the glass shattering, and then
yeah,
there you go.
I was thinking more of like a Macho Man kind of thing, like stupid news,
brother. Stupid news today, brother.
Ooh. Yeah, brother, we're gonna be sharing some stupid news today.
That would be good.
The Shattering Grass has a Stone Cold side thing to it. Then you had the Macho Man thing. So there you go.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Well, this one I shared on Sunday, but I'm going to share it again today in case you guys who are normally here on a Titillating Tuesday. This from the mail line. So apparently, saying that the most qualified person should get the job is a microaggression, according to Britain's top universities. They insist on that.
Anything's a microaggression now.
Yes, apparently.
Basically, what they're saying, anything. You could literally say anything. The way you announced this news, that was a microaggression to me. Like
it was. I'm sorry.
I was microaggressed. Like,
you know what? Stupid. To these Britain top university people, they should punch themselves in the face. There's a major aggression.
Hey, that would be a microaggression against themselves.
Well, exactly.
Self-committed micro.
Yeah.
How stupid can you be? You've got to be the top qualified.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah,
exactly. But wait, there's more.
The whole term microaggression, what a fabricated nonsense foo-foo bullshit word.
That's the best explanation ever, Appion. Oh my god, I like that one.
But isn't that just meaning that you're just, slightly annoyed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't be annoyed. No, that's offensive.
No. Oh my god. No. Gap, yeah, I guess microaggressions aren't fixing the planes. No, exactly, they're not.
Nope.
It's so, oh my god.
And if you tell them they're doing a bad job, that's a microaggression.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah, these people would never survive in the medical field. No, they would not. So neither would the patients.
Okay, this is totally offhanded. Anybody remember Micro Machines, the little mini planes you used to buy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned that. I want to buy them now. They were cool. I had those. Anyway, totally irrelevant. But
I mean, if you're a top British university, right? And they don't hire the most qualified person, well, okay, isn't that just going to be the downfall of extremely, learned places where you are, let's say, I don't know, an expert in fields of anything?
Yeah, but look at how intelligent some of these universities are already. I think they've been doing this for a while now.
Well, no, I know, but I mean, let's say, I don't know, archaeology or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're trying to translate, I don't know, like say ancient Sanskrit or something like that. It's like, let's see. It says here that Nebuchadnezzar was feeling rather peckish and had to go out for pizza one night. I don't think it's
Alan Grant in Jurassic Park wouldn't have got his job because it would have been a microaggression to someone worse than him. So
yeah, exactly right.
All those kids would have died on that island. If it was some other half-assed fucking archaeologist, like I kind of like dinosaurs, but I don't really. They just get eaten. Yeah, it's like, I didn't know that the T-Rex moves by movement. I wish I was more qualified. I get eaten.
Hey, Pacific 414, how's it going? Wendy Trouble Word. Dr. R says if they have a medical school, they should close it. Yeah, exactly. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. So what are your qualifications? What are your qualifications? You're looking at them. Okay, that doesn't really work with what I'm asking.
No, exactly.
Like imagine you're a doctor and blood makes me queasy. Like what? No.
I got my medical degree from the University of Warner.
I can't stand the sight of blood, and I'm a doctor.
Don't judge me by my skin. Judge me by the quality of my character. That's a microaggression right there. You might want to tone that down.
Oh, yeah. Go sit in the corner with your crayons. Okay.
So since I don't want to
I'll
do anything,
crayons are a
small,
microaggression. Just let you know.
I don't want to do microaggressions. I want to be the biggest aggressive person I can. Like everything's bigger in Texas. What's the opposite of microaggression? Let's go for the max scale here.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it half-assed. Go all the way, man.
Yeah, go do a proper job of it.
Yeah. Gab says, Mike. They can't see the trees because the Transformers are in the way. Exactly. That's right. Well, you know, if you're being confronted by a 30-foot robot, then yeah, that's probably why. So, Ray Lucard, hey, man. So Indiana Jones would be replaced to go after the Ark? Yeah, apparently.
They did that.
Yeah.
Disney did that. They Fleabag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
somehow she was more qualified and better in every way.
Apparently.
Crazy, huh?
Oh God, imagine that. Yeah. Microaggression.
Macroaggression, yeah.
Microaggression. So Frank. Yeah, you put them in the corner, it's like, there is no purple.
Okay, we found the macroaggression.
Crying about how they're so offended. And he was like, well, that's okay. You can be offended. It doesn't hurt.
No, exactly.
Red crayon makes me mad.
Oh, would you like another red crayon? Here you go.
This is puce, not red.
Here's a nice orange one. You can have all the shades of red.
Oh my God. They'll probably
So you're talking down to me right now, and that's a microaggression?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, deal with it.
You can literally find something in anything, like literally anything at this point.
It's not my fault I'm 6'1" and have to look down at you. Oh geez. Well, here, let's
when I go to the amusement park and they ask me how tall I am to be on the ride, that's microaggression.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, why do you need to know my height, sir? Like, fuck.
Short little midgets. I'm only 5'6".
Leave me alone. Oh my God. Oh yeah, but well, this is, you know what? This is why you should probably just get your education online or something like that. Like, you know, there are tons of stuff that you can learn off of YouTube. Sure.
Yeah, and it seems like you probably say hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, like
it says male online at the top. That's a microaggression to females. It needs to say female online.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. That's right.
Just get really bullshit with it.
Yeah. But what is a woman? But what is a woman? We don't know, apparently.
Living organism online. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Safe. Carbon-based life form.
Carbon-based life form.
I'm a carbon-based.
Have we satisfied everyone yet? Are you not entertained?
Did you assume my atomic structure? And the next one that comes out of our stupid country, apparently breaking. Liberals' online hate bill contains $20,000 fines for speech and life imprisonment for hate crimes. Yeah. So apparently this bill that is coming out in Canada, or this proposed bill that is coming out, because, you know, I don't know, because we can get any more communist than we already are, I guess. So apparently it's it was on January 7th, and a new and unprecedented piece of legislation will affect essentially us. And Canada's bill C4, right? They couldn't have labeled it any better, right, than C4. Apparently passed unanimously in Parliament, allegedly, effectively makes basically a Christian worldview regarding like human sexuality illegal, and shows all the more how antagonistic Canada is basically to like Christians, or a more conservative viewpoint, right? So, and it also goes into pre-thought crime as well. So
Minority Report. What a movie now that we're living in.
Yeah, it's like,
we're living in Minority Report world now.
Or George Orwell, you're guilty of wrongthink.
Yep, that's right. So apparently, they will even go as far as to look at somebody's online content, whether it would be on X or Facebook, or even on particular YouTube channels as well, and determine if you are at risk of possibly doing a future hate crime or hate speech.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
What are you in for? Murder. What are you in for? Oh, I said something negative on the internet once.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you in for?
That is me.
I quoted a Bible scripture. Oh no!
No! Put them in solitary confinement.
No.
Put them in the hot box.
Apparently, I said the most qualified person should get the job. Oh God!
25,000 microaggressions. That equals one big aggression. We're get them. Put them in chains.
God. Yeah, exactly.
Lock them up. Throw away the key.
I'm President Trump, and I approve this message.
You know, exactly. You know, oh my God, like, could this get more? Like,
freedom of speech is a joke.
It is. Well, I mean, technically, they say
Doesn't
that we have freedom
anymore.
of speech, but we don't really even have freedom of speech.
Not in Canada, we don't know.
No, not really.
It's making
getting to the point nowhere.
The good old US of A pretty soon.
Yeah. Gab says, do you remember that TV show Person of Interest? That's the show where they would use the computer to predict crimes and the people who would perpetuate them. It's a good show. Yeah, I remember that. So,
but we're giving them ideas, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So Wendy Trauma,
that's a great idea.
Looks like Canada is getting ready to pay a lot of money for new prison and prison guards. Exactly. I'm in the wrong job.
Stimulate that economy.
Like I said, I mean, I go to make a comment, or say if I want to post a new, and this is the funny part. CBC is owned by our government. Let's be honest.
Yeah, totally.
There was an article totally unrelated to politics or anything. It was just a cool news article about a beautiful car or something. I forgot what was I was gonna post it. It wouldn't let me post it because it's a news article. Even from their own site, we can't post news articles on Facebook or places like that because censorship. So we can't post anything. It's pathetic.
And we can't even read them, even if they're posted from, say, outside the country or something like that. Sometimes we can't even see them then. You know,
it's like that here. You can't post something questionable on Facebook without going to the equivalent of Facebook jail and not being able to post for like a week or so.
Yeah, exactly. And boy, have I been in Facebook jail a lot.
Oh, I've been too recently. Just
trying to battle that whisper network.
Exactly. Yes, I will wear that like a badge. So, oh my God, oh, so many days in the Facebook gulag. Like, my God. Sometimes, I swear, sometimes even a month at a time. You know, but lately, apparently, I've been a good boy, and I haven't gotten any kinds of strikes on Facebook probably for about a year. So I really need to up my game. You know. Really. So, because at this point,
work harder, be more offensive.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, oh I really should. So, I'm not
a picture of that piece of trash human right there. Is just.
Oh God, yeah. You know, it's but we're doing so much to like improve life.
What the hell is he doing in that picture anyway? What the hell is he doing? He's like hiding behind a corner, like. Peeking around like little.
I think it's
like sneaking.
I think he's contemplating about. I think he's contemplating about whether or not he has to take a shit or not. So
maybe he's like Mr. Mackey from South Park. Maybe he just wears his tie too tight.
That's pretty much it.
He needs to loosen up, and he'll be better. I can breathe now. Okay. I was an idiot when I was wearing my ties really tight. Okay. I'm a different person now.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Believe me.
See, because I actually have a series of badges, kind of like military badges and stuff like that. Goes pretty much something like this, for Facebook. If you have a 24-hour ban, there's your campaign ribbon. If you get a 3-day ban, your 7-day, your 21-day, and your 30-day ban. So there you go.
Those are better than AA.
I was about to say that's starting to sound like AA badges there.
It is. So, hey, if you got to get creative. So
you're not a real bigot till you get that 30-day ban. Come see me.
Exactly.
That 30-day. It's for the real.
That's
bigot.
right. What kind of useless asshole are you for only getting a 7-day ban? Holy crap, person. I don't want to see you until you get your 30-day campaign ribbon. You hear me, soldier?
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh my God. What kind of a world do we and as for the university thing, if you're gonna go in the corner and get crayons, then at least get offensive crayons. So that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, we bring out the worst in you. So orange is for presidential, purple is for LGBTQ LMNOP. You got pink, which is self-identified blue. You
that's
got kind
fucking
of like
funny.
It is
it's called blue, and it's not blue at all. That's really good.
That's right. Then you got your peach color. Your parents' divorce was your fault, Peach. Then you got your insufferable vegan green and your boner pale blue. So there you go.
We bring out the worst in you.
Exactly. So
that's fucking funny.
And
it's the middle finger.
Exactly.
So, who made that? That's brilliant.
I know.
I love
it. I don't want to cause any waves or anything like that, but
that's good.
So, yeah,
I want a set of those.
I know. So those would make great patches. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? So I'll get right on top of that. So speaking about being offended, aside from everything that we share on this channel. Yeah, because we do our best. Apparently, there's been some news about a certain she-devil with a sword. A certain redheaded she-devil with a sword.
Redhead.
And
what are you talking about? Unicorns and make-believe things?
Yeah, those mystical creatures that occasionally pop up out of nowhere. So, yeah. So apparently, from Bending into Comics. Red Sonja star Matilda Lutz slams source material for being made a very male gaze orientation and says this new film that they plan on making is very woman empowered. Well, it was already woman empowered because Red Sonja is.
Yeah. You missed the point, my dear.
It was totally woman empowered. What in the blue hell?
I know, right? But no, you can't have that manly gaze upon this red-headed she-devil with a sword. Like what? How could you? That's the whole point. She was just a hot redhead. Remember the Brigitte Nielsen Red Sonja movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, everybody knows that one.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Brigitte Nielsen was hot, man.
Totally.
But totally 100% capable, with a sword. Holy crap, Wendy Trummer Wendy said she does not have boner pill blue on her bingo card today. Well, now she has to. So, I'm sorry. I'll try to get on that on the vodka color as soon as humanly possible. That'll be clear crayon. So for vodka. But anyway, so they're planning on a Red Sonja remake. And it's going to be totally woman empowered, which it pretty much already is anyway, according to the books, the movie that came out back in the 80s, all of the comics. I mean, it's hard to get around the fact that it wasn't female empowerment that they were showing. Really? I don't know.
Guess it depends on how you define it.
That's true. So, according to its star, Matilda Lutz, the upcoming Red Sonja film will be seeking to abandon the male-gazed orientation of the heroine.
There goes half your audience.
Exactly.
Yep.
Previous and original adventures in favor of a narrative that is overall very woman empowered. It already was woman empowered.
I think I know what they're meaning, though. You're going to have this big, long, flowing outfit. You won't see any parts of her body and all, and we have to hide the body because sex is a bad thing. So.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, just because she happens to be a hot redhead. You know, no, we gotta cover up that womanhood as much as humanly possible.
Exactly.
You know, because to admire the female form is such a bad thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so offensive.
It is, you know. So you know, because I mean, for years, whether it was like in Marvel Comics or any of the Boom comics that are out now with Red Sonja, and like multiple comics, I mean, the chainmail bikini, swinging around with a sword, you know, I mean, she was like slaughtering demons and monsters and men and women, like, hey, it was like a no holds barred on, like, anything. And
equality,
totally equal. Yeah, she was an equal opportunity, equal equality kind of gal.
Hey, Conan wore less than her, so I don't know what they're complaining about.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Dude had like a loincloth and nothing else on.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And a helmet occasionally,
right?
So, but
damn near like 300. Like them Spartans had nothing on. They were literally wearing Speedos and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. God. But oh, she did crossovers with Spider-Man. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I missed out on that one. So nah.
And look, he's being in danger and she's coming to the rescue.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that.
Woman empowerment to me.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's possessed by Mary Jane. Oh, that sounds really interesting.
Oh, yeah. Marvel Team Up Volume 1, issue 79.
Wow.
Sword of the She-Devil, which came out in 1978 from Marvel Comics. So
wow. Chris Claremont, John Byrne.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely want to check this issue out now. I mean, if Chris Claremont wrote it, oh, dude, it's going to be a good story.
Yeah.
And John Byron, like, top tier talent right there. Terry Austin probably inked. I'm guessing Gwyneth Ween probably did colors. Editor probably Tom Orzechowski. Probably. I mean that's pretty cool. So, but no, you can't have anything nice like that. So Lutz, whose audience may best know her in starring roles in 2017's Revenge and 2021's. No, neither have I. That's probably why.
I've never seen Zone either. Yeah.
No. And 2021's Zone 414 offered this insight into the chainmail bikini-clad warriors' next cinematic outing, while speaking to comic book CBR's Tessa Smith. Oh, I seem to remember Tessa Smith. I believe she's part of a Whisper network of some sort. Ahead by Southwest premiere of her new film Magpie. Never heard of it. So, I wonder what could be going on here. Failed actress that has no viewership whatsoever and nobody knows about her? I could be wrong. So, pressed by Smith for any and all information she could tease about the film, the actress asserted, "So, what I can tell you about Red Sonja is that the first ones in the comics were made with a very male-gazed orientation. This is a completely different story, and it's very woman-empowered, which I loved about this script. Oh, I bet you did." So, probably, you know what? Okay, I'm going to do this for folks at home. Okay, I'm going to do this because I'm going to look her up, and I'm just gonna.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna say, like, okay, it's total female empowerment. She's a badass who can kick ass. They keep on repeating that. She's empowered.
And part of the costume. That's the point of the costume, to attract the male gaze, to get the kind of a distraction. Like while they're oogling you, you kill them.
Exactly. Bingo. Perfectly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the art of distraction.
She would use her feminine wiles to entice them, and then boom, they're dead. Their heads on the floor.
Precisely. So, somebody gets it. Thank you. she uses her feminine wilds to the art of distraction kind of thing. God,
Yep. Femme fatale.
There's a phrase for that. I believe it's called femme fatale.
Yeah, yet these blue-haired people were like, they can't be that's too sexy. We're offended. Like,
no, that's right. What? Exactly.
It seems like beautiful women is a bad thing. I don't get it.
It is.
They're just jealous they don't look that good.
Yeah. How's it going? Can we please?
Just be real.
Yeah.
They wish they could look that way, and they don't want anyone to see that and be reminded that they can't look that good.
No.
Sorry, it had to be
put
said.
red Sonja in blue scrubs.
Trust me, I'm a 5'6" short little dude, but I don't go, oh, look at Conan. He's no, I don't care. They're just cool characters. What the?
Yeah.
It's a microaggression.
I know.
Exactly. True rock creations. Yeah, Red Sonja is a microaggression against ugly women.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it. And hey, Lord Thoft, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here, dude. So Rod Thunderheart, I'm not sure I trust him, even if she has the silver bikini. No, I don't trust him either. That's the whole thing, right? I'm gonna show you what she looks like here because I do have a screenshot, and I'm not gonna lie, she looks rather plain Jane-ish. I'm sorry to put it that way. I mean, she's not, plain, just plain.
She's cute. I'm not gonna say she's ugly.
Cute.
Yeah, she's
very cute. I like cute.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
Girl next door quality to her.
Yeah,
exactly. Right. But is she like femme fatale Red Sonja material?
Now, is she the one playing the role?
Yes, allegedly. Yes.
So they're going to have to give her a wig unless they're going to change her hair color, which would totally defeat the entire character.
Yeah.
They don't like gingers in Hollywood for some reason. So
now does this look like
yeah, you find an actual redhead, like they don't exist.
Yeah.
No, exactly. But I mean, here's the thing. Red Sonja is like supposed to be, sword swinging, pretty physical. Let's put it that way.
Muscular, exactly. Strong.
Yeah, exactly.
She would need to get some definition on her.
And busty.
Big time. Big time. Gap After Dark. Yeah, very plain bagel look. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much here. So, but this does not look like Red Sonja material. I'm sorry. Yeah, she would have to put some beef on her, basically.
I shared a thing. If you haven't seen the new Hot Toy Red Sonja that they came out with, it's amazing looking.
Oh, dude, that looks so cool.
See, I want that on my desk. That's cool looking.
Right? Look at that. You
that is awesome. Yes.
Yeah, that's an amazing statue. I have one of this company's statues. They make really quality stuff.
Oh,
is that Sideshow Collectibles or different?
Yep. Yeah,
I like their stuff. I don't have much of any of their stuff, but I want to get their stuff. They are. They're amazing.
Detail and everything.
So beautiful. That is some nice sculpting.
Right?
See, the thing is to distract from, the male gaze. They make it sound like every male on top of that just, wants a jumper bones or something like that. That's I mean,
like we're all sitting here drooling.
Yeah, exactly. Like, gonna have her. Like we're all
microaggression towards men.
Yeah, exactly.
But we don't count. We're allowed to be microaggressive.
Yes. It only goes one way.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but I mean, they make it sound like we're this legion of, I don't know, like 400-pound basement dwelling, friggin' glasses wearing, friggin' Cheeto, friggin' stained finger morons.
We're just a bunch of pervs.
Yeah, exactly.
Show us your tits.
Yeah, exactly. Flashing.
Oh, she's talking again.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
When she speaks to us, we get nosebleeds, and we're like,
oh. Oh, yeah, Master Roshi.
Yes, exactly.
Reference.
Exactly. Yeah. She's like dry toast and bikini models. That's what she is, that woman. Yeah. And it's not to put women down. It's not. Kill me, please. She looks less like Red Sonja and more like Padme Amidala. Yeah, choke her once and she dies. Burn. Sci-Fi says, Dan, they will change the title name as just Sonja to have the actress keep her hair sense. She probably too self-absorbed to not dye her hair. Yeah.
Just make a completely different sword woman character then. Here we go again. Like
exactly. But you know, the whole point is like, you know, generally as men, you know, we just enjoy a good physique, right? I mean, if it's like, say, with, for example, male bodybuilders or something like that, you know, sometimes most of us guys are like, wow, I wish I was like a buff as that or something like that, right? You know, it's not like we want to like, you know, jump them in the dark or anything like that and have a weight. Like, no, it's just that we admire a good, healthy physical physique. And it's this kind of the same thing with Red Sonja. She's a beautiful redheaded woman that can, you know, slaughter monsters and orcs and demons and men, and you know, she's a babe with a sword, fiery red hair, you know, and a good physique on her. There's nothing wrong with admiring that. But no, we can't have men oogling at her because, I don't know, Me Too or something like that.
We're not allowed to be attracted to anybody, I guess, so we can't have attractions anymore.
No, exactly. So, you know, and it's so stupid. So, unfortunately for fans, the crimson-haired heroine, for the crimson-haired red blah 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 blah. Unfortunately for fans of the crimson-haired heroine, there we go. I know we could say it. This is not the first time that this next Red Sonja has thrown up such a red flag regarding its narrative direction. Now, according to Variety, in horror of her being ranked 5th on the 2023 entry of their annual 10 screenwriters to watch, the film's scribe, The Witcher Blood Origin, and we all know how that turned out.
1.0 on IMDb. Good. Yeah, you want that person on your project.
Yeah.
Never should work again, but yeah, there we go.
Writer Tasha Hyo teased that the Red Sonja would provide audiences with both stories of great female friendship. Oh God, here we go again with the female friendship, as well as a glimpse into how women uniquely survive out in the world. Oh, for God's sake. You know exactly where this is going now.
So the men are going to be real grapey, and then they're going to like probably chop off a Johnson or two. Like I'm getting all kinds of bad red flags and bad vibes from how this sounds.
Yeah.
So hate all men, and men are junk, and men are the jokes. And
someone's gonna say this is a men's world, and we need to find our way in it, or something stupid like that.
Exactly. This would be like Echo, you know, about connections and
the queen pin. She wants to be the queen pin.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be about female empowerment and friendship, and look how men are trying to oppress us. I mean, you know, because you know, again, how women uniquely survive out in the world, right? It'll be like, the men are just suppressing us, and we just have to take power back. And this is what this, I bet you, before this movie even comes out, right? If it ever comes out, that's what the message is going to be, right?
Oh yeah.
Now, is it going to be a movie or a series? Because at one time there was something attached to Amazon Prime that was going to be a series.
Yep.
And of course, Amazon gave us their great rendition of Wheel of Time.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I know one dude who like read the books, was like really into the books. Really fantastic guy that does a lot of custom paint jobs for figures and stuff like that. And when he watched it, he's like, "This is complete and utter garbage."
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they in the show they took away like the main character's like overall like impact on the story. I forget what Rand. I think is Rand. Like it's not so much about Rand anymore as it is about all the female characters.
Of course, you know. Sci-Fi Says Dan says, comic, please. Plus, it shows us men that she is tough enough, can handle having a few children, and take care of our children with providing enough food, breast milk.
Women are not just there to have pregnancies and have children.
Yeah. Continuation of the previous comment to not let our newborn children died from not getting enough food. Yeah, it would be that on top of that too,
Oof.
right? Yeah, men are just killing our children, and Minushka.
No, they'll have her pregnant, but she'll still be fighting. She'll be like killing multiple guys with a pregnant belly, like.
Oh yeah. Your father has been sent to the gulag, and we have no more food to eat except for this turnip. Oh, Minushka. Oh, the bad men have come and we have no food to eat. So, they're killing you. And I must take revenge now before you die, or something like that. It's going to be something absolutely retarded. Oh, God. I hate Hollywood. Jeez.
And it's so sad because it's so predictable. Like, they act like they're writing something stunning and brave and, like, unique. Yeah. And it's like, it's none of those things. It's literally basic bitch nonsense.
It is.
Yeah, it's all the same familiar beats that we are all accustomed to.
It is. Gap says, no, you've got it all rugged. The guy will be pregnant and the Red Sonja will be defending him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah. That would happen, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
she's so powerful, she impregnates him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
So you have Arnold pregnant again. Like, wasn't he pregnant in another movie too? So he's there pregnant.
Oh, yeah, twins. No, not twins. No. I'm trying to remember what the movie was called.
I always get that one confused with twins, though. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know which one I'm talking about, where he's pregnant. And...
Yeah. I forget what it was called.
It was so
sort of thing you see once and you forget all about.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be down because Arnold was a part of that shit show in Dark Fate where they just ruined everything. So,
oh man,
he's all for it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Wendy Trouble Warrior says, the entire surgical team just agreed with Cap. There we go. Thank you, surgical team. Thank you.
And Wendy will be there to help deliver the baby, right?
I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm in my third trimester. To think where this baby is going to come out of.
36 hours of labor.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm exhausted.
It's like I'm pushing this out of a straw.
Red Sonja comes back with like a dragon's head. While you were here sitting on your ass, I was slaying a dragon.
Oh my shit. You're just sitting on your ass. Oh my God. I just slayed like 3 dragons and an orc. What were you doing all day? I am just trying to relax. I'm about to give birth.
Sonja, trying to deliver a baby.
Help me. You have to do an emergency C-section. I'll stop being a baby.
Oh, it's a girl. Sonja's like, thank God.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we get to keep this one. Oh my God.
Right?
Oh my God. I can't have an enclave of Amazons if you keep getting birthday boys. Oh my God. Oh, Lord help me. Oh, I'm so gonna get canceled under this government. Interestingly, Justin Trudeau, I hate you. Interestingly, despite this feminist bent to this story, Red Sonja producer Les Wilden told Collider that the film is a little bit of a, I don't want to say a darker take, but a little bit darker take than what you would expect, certainly compared to the original Red Sonja. Oh, I doubt that very much. Well, no, it could be a very dark take because, yeah, modern Hollywood. So,
yep.
Yeah, exactly. That would totally be a believable statement. So, however, despite the film's offering such a little bit of darker take, the director MJ Bassett has confirmed that it will abandon perhaps one of the most harrowing elements of her 1985 silver screen adventure, her sexual assault by a gang of bandits. Because that was pivotal. That was pivotal, right? To her becoming Red Sonja. Even in the comics, even in the original books, right? that was a pivotal moment for her to take up the sword because, yeah, bandits are bad, and we all agree with that, right? Yeah. So, but
they'll all be dirty men.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirty, disgusting, foul men, and she'll kill them all. And all the people working on the movie will be clapping like seals. Yes, women empowerment, beautiful.
Yeah,
do it again, encore.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly what it'll be. They'll totally probably rewrite that entire it'll be a retcon origin. We know it's going to be anyway. So we just know it. So the director just told the Hollywood Reporter, I have no interest in fictional women who use rape as an engine of motivation. But, oh God. Okay. The director told the Hollywood Reporter, Scott Johnson, in January 2023, it's not a strong motivation. She's just a human being in the world of femininity. What?
That makes sense.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
So apparently that's not strong motivation to take up a sword and start slaughtering your assailants.
It's actually one of the most grievous acts against any human that could ever be perpetrated.
Exactly.
Period.
But no, that's not a strong motivator. Like, what? Gap After Dark says, actually, her tampon is going to get stuck, and she's going to get so bad that she sues and she loses the case, and she becomes red. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's plausible. But I mean, that's you see what's happening here. You know, we can't depict that on screen. Yeah, of course you can, because it gives a perfect motivation of why she is who she is. Right? Yeah, why she does not trust men. Oh God, tell me about it. Why she does not entirely trust men, and the only way that she would ever beat a bee with a man is if they beat her in battle, fairly, 1-on-1. You know, that's the only way she would gain the respect, or that she would respect a male. Because of also this traumatic event, right? Like,
I remember seeing 300 in theaters, and when that guy, raped her and stuff, and then she got her revenge, and she stabbed him, and she's like, "You will not enjoy this." The audience cheered, the audience cheered for that, and she was motivated by exactly what this guy is talking about, and it got an insane reaction from the crowd. So this director doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No,
it's not a strong motivator. What do you mean?
I know. Hey, Dark Helmet, nice to see you, man. Good that you're here. You just made it in time.
It's not like people are celebrating the act. We're actually against it.
No,
we were celebrating like her getting her revenge on said perpetrator.
Yes,
that creates a good villain motivation for the audience to hate a villain.
Yeah, exactly. We want to see these guys punished.
Yeah, extremely bad. Yeah.
No woman should ever go through that kind of act. None. I mean, my God, if something like that ever happened to my wife, God forbid, or any of my daughters or something like that, and if I weren't around, then I would most certainly hope that they find that their assailant and do to them 10 times worse than what they did to them. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get, under the Canadian law, under Justin Trudeau, because you're a dickhead, canceled.
Oh my God. That movie Revenge that the girl was in was literally about this. So
yes.
The main character in your Red Sonja movie was in a movie and you're saying it's not strong motivation. She literally just did a movie like this. That's so stupid.
That's right, Rod. You're exactly, Rod. We want her to get her revenge. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
There's a series of horror films. I Spit on Your Grave, and I'm not going to use the rest of the title. It's actually what that's based upon, and she gets a revenge. And even the guy that didn't do anything to still watch got her revenge because he didn't do anything. So it was and
what's that one? The Last House on the Left or something?
Yes.
Where
That's a classic.
The parents get the revenge for their daughter getting taken advantage of. Like, we were rooting for the parents, even though they do some foul shit. You're rooting for them because they kind of, frontier justice.
So.
You know, exactly. Gap After Dark says that you toxic males just need to go back to your basement and play with your joysticks and blow up dolls. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm
That's a
already there.
microaggression,
No,
that Gap.
Yeah, that's a microaggression, you know.
Yeah, Gap. Jeez.
Yeah.
But yeah. You know, I mean, even in real life, you know, we've seen where court cases have judged parents that have disposed of people that have harmed their children in such a manner, let's put it that way, right? And have gotten off scot-free. So
there was a UFC fighter that supposedly did something like that who had happened to her daughter, and he took revenge, and I think he did get out of court. I'm not sure. I forget who it was now.
Yeah.
But and like, no, people kind of sided with him. Like, no, he did what was needed to be done.
Exactly.
How is it not a motivated? Like, it's just mind-boggling to say that. Like, literally, if you don't even get revenge, like it's something that'll never leave your life. Like, you'll be haunted and traumatized by it for like the rest of your life. Like,
I have friends that have been through that,
event.
and I've heard some of the stories, and it's scary. It makes me sick to my stomach. That sadly, some of my people I've known in my life have told me it's pretty sick, and there's some sick individuals on our planet. But revenge story, it's just telling the world, geez, I don't, you know, it exists.
But Brigitte Nielsen was good in this movie.
Oh, she looks great.
I'm gonna have to watch this again. It was such
same
a
here.
movie, you know.
Yeah. I want to watch this and Conan again. Go watch all those old classic sword and sandal type movies. And
big time.
They're great.
Big time. We need more of those. So further through details as to Red Sonja's exact plot currently remains under wraps. Of course it will, because they're going to have to try to come up with a good origin story for this movie. According to a summation of Bassett's words provided by Johnson, the film will be an allegory for more existential questions around the survival of the species in the face of climate change.
Oh, come on. What?
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything?
I know, right? So she's going to basically go on a quest to find a way to have humanity survive because of climate change.
So basically, it's Greta Thunberg, the movie.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe there'll be some wizard affecting the Earth's climate or something, and some wizard, wizard,
some spindly armed little freaking nerd of a wizard. Or something like that.
The temperature's been up by 2 degrees. Damn, we're gonna die. What? No.
The ice caps.
It'll be an incel.
Oh,
it'll be an incel for sure. Yeah,
in my laboratory, I will cause the ice caps to melt, and everything will be underwater.
All right, as he laughs maniacally, twirling his handlebar mustache.
Yeah, exactly. And the wizard's name will be Mandark.
Your precious Earth.
Exactly.
I will take from you your precious
I will rule the earth from this high mountain peak. You know. Raw Thunderheart. In my book, that happens to my main character in her teens, but she gets her revenge through invisibility. And hey, Titan, admittedly I'm late, but who is this dumbest director being quoted? Damn, autocorrect. Dumbass. Well, does it really matter? Because they're a dumbass. So
yeah.
But God, climate change, really? You want to make this about? Oh my God. Like, this is such the lamest movie ever. This is going to be probably worse than Madam Web.
Oh, 100%.
100%. This is going to be so bad. This is going to be worse than the Marvels. This is going to be worse than Madam Web. This is going to be like worse than the Eternals. This is going to be this is like a slap. This is proverbially and literally a slap in the face to a legendary woman. Right?
Yeah.
This is what it is. Oh my God. So, directed by Bassett, whose filmography includes both Solomon Kane back in 2009, which sucked, and Silent Hill Revelation, starring Lutz as the titular heroine, and The Umbrella Academy, which is actually failing pretty bad. Actor Robert Sheenan as her nemesis, Dragon the Magnificent. Red Sonja is currently set to slice its way across the battlefield sometime in 2024. So this year. So get ready, guys. Sometime this year, unless it gets like horribly canceled, this new Red Sonja movie is going to be coming out. And yeah, so women, so a woman, let's summarize basically. So Red Sonja, who will not get her, original origin story, right? Because obviously we all agree on that, rape is bad, right? Bad. So, but it'll be basically her saving all of humanity from climate change.
It just gets a little too sweaty for her, and her makeup starts running. Damn it, I'm angry.
Exactly. My mascara. Oh my god, I have to save the planet. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just reading the bio of Michael Bassett, who's now someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, they went through a Transformers phase.
Oh god.
Oh.
So we're getting Red Greta and the Revenge of the Matriarchy. Yes, we are. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So bad. Oh my god. Yeah. So avert the male gaze. So she's essentially going to save humanity from climate change.
And wearing a baggy outfit and stuff.
Yes, and how to survive in the wilderness. Oh, and the power of friendship.
Yeah.
It'll be like that show with Bear Grylls, but it'll be Woman versus Wild.
Oh my god! Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have to drink my own urine today. Don't worry, I'll filter it.
Oh shit! Yeah, exactly.
I'll wring it through a shirt.
So through the power of friendship, this is like a Care Bears movie, for God's sake. So through the power of friendship, saving humanity from climate change, this is nothing more than a freaking Care Bear movie. Because she's probably gonna meet other women along the way that that the patriarchy we're holding down. And
every man is going to be trash and wanting to hold them down. And
men are the problem because they cause this problem, right? Of humanity's possible downfall. And and so basically it's going to be women saving the entire earth with Red Sonja as the leader.
Okay. Hear me out. A Care Bear onesie. She has to wear that the whole outfit.
That's right. Yes, exactly. So
you won't see any curves or anything.
No, she's going to find a polar bear, possibly, because, I'm assuming climate change, everything will get colder. Or she's going to find, like, I don't know, some big Kodiak bear or something like that, because things are getting hotter, maybe. I don't know. And skin it. And for her and her compatriots, probably, and they're going to wear bear skins. And it's going to be the Care Bear troopers. So, yeah.
Oh, she's going to be bear skinned?
Whoa. Yeah, bear skinned.
That's a microaggression right there.
So you the power
of subvert that male gaze. You gotta subvert that male gaze now.
Exactly. Climate change in fantasy settings, volcanoes and dragons. Yeah, it makes you wonder. No, because they'll probably be male dragons, and that would burn their clothes off, re-averting the male gaze. So because you can't have that. Right? No, you couldn't have that. So you see how that's problematic. And hey, Vince, fuck this time-changing BS. My fucking brain, who thought since my analog clock hasn't changed, it should still be correct. Our time change doesn't change until the end of the month. Surprise! So, and hi, by the way.
You ever think, totally off topic, shouldn't we get rid of time changing now? We did it for years ago for farming and stuff. Why don't we just get rid of it? And there's no necessary need to have it anymore.
I don't know. I'm sure that because of universities that should be hiring the most qualified people would be able to tell us why there is time change. And therefore we remain uneducated about that.
Oh, they'll just say, because my hair is blue and it's part of the patriarchy. So there.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
Silly me. Okay, so as we take a little bit of a brief intermission, a little bit of a commercial break, we'll get right into the next bit of news after this. So back to an original Omega Mart commercial.
It's laundry day at Omega Mart. Save on name brands like Omega Point, now just $6.99. Plausible deniability, only $5.87. And done. No time for it? You're done. Just 2 for $10 or 3 for $7 when you spend $20 or more with a valid coupon. Limited to 1 coupon per customer. Price is good through December 12th. See in store for details. That's Omega Savings. That's Omega Mart.
Omega Mart. You have no idea what's in store for you.
There we go. So
that was awesome.
Don't forget to get your plausible deniability on sale now at Omega Mart. So
yeah.
Don't cross the streams.
Exactly. That's right.
Bad things happen. The universe implodes.
Yeah. You'll cancel yourself.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'd be a self-induced microaggression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Titan says, who did the math on that commercial? The Biden administration?
I'm President Trump and I approve this message.
Yeah, he probably did. So that's all I can say about that. Okay, now we're going to the next article. Wow, everything has actually been running smooth on this show. I'm scared.
Knock on wood.
Don't change.
I know, right? No, exactly. So we go from averting the male gaze to, well, X-Men. And as we know, obviously Deadpool 3 is coming out soon and stuff like that. And there's been a little bit of chatter actually lately, well, more accurately, probably over the past couple of months, here and there slowly, but it seems to be more coming into the light lately. Oh, Marvel, oh, Disney, how I step on your graves when you die. This X-Men.
Oh, I read about this today.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yes.
Carlo Esposito wants Denzel Washington to be Magneto.
And I'm going to say this right now. He's one of my favorite actors. Brilliant actor. Amazing. Denzel Washington. Awesome. But no.
Yeah. The character says he also wants to change a well-known characteristic of Xavier by more than likely being Xavier. So,
oh yeah.
And he's also another good actor. They're both great actors.
They are.
But no,
But
stop
no.
race swapping stuff. Stop it.
Let's see. What are you trying to say? Everything runs smooth if I'm not here? No, I'm not implying that whatsoever. I'm just saying that now that you're here, things are running even more smoothly. So you're a detriment to this channel. All of you are. I'm a bad liar.
No, we love you.
Anyway.
We love you. Don't listen to him.
Oh my God. So, oh, well, hey, but this might be totally plausible because multiverse guys, you guys shouldn't be racist.
We don't need to do
Sure, we use a multiverse as a crutch for bad writing and political agendas.
Yeah. Exactly. I think I heard the writer of X-Men 97 was fired. Oh, really? I can't imagine why. I really can't.
Remember, you're not allowed to gaze in there, so.
No, that's right. Vince Womack, Denzel's won't do it. He hates the race swapping BS. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he does. He hates
That's right. Yeah, he's pretty base. Exactly, Vince. 100% true. So, but here's the thing. This is mainly like fan driven, right? Or I should say, quote unquote, fan driven, right? Because we only know it's like pretty much the woke mob at this point that, just want to ruin everything because they never really read the comic books. And, this is their way of, getting their way. And then they're just going to say you're racist if you don't want it. It's like, no.
Denzel himself said, it was an interview for another role he did. And they said, why was no white people in this movie? Because look, at the time it was held, it was black people. So exactly. Yeah. He uses common sense. He's like, it would make no sense. And just like this, he's like, no, I'm not going to race it. No, he'd be against it. So.
Exactly.
uses common sense. He's a very intelligent man and a brilliant actor. It's like, oh.
So, apparently, the whole summary is Giancarlo Esposito wants to play Professor X in the MCU without the wheelchair. Okay, well, there's two iconic changes right there. Charles Xavier has lost and regained the ability to walk multiple times in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw it in First Class and Apocalypse. Like, they've already done movies where that happens. So.
Yep. And Esposito also recommends Denzel Washington as Magneto. Well, you got a little bit of a problem there, okay? Because I don't think, now correct me if I'm wrong, guys, out in the chat, and you guys here, Pop, Appion, Tom. Have you ever seen a Black Jew in World War II that ended up going to a certain naughty place where Nazis did certain naughty things to a certain group of people?
No, they'd have to change the time period.
No, exactly.
Again, they're looking at the multiverse thing, so you can write anything.
Or like, why don't they try it with like an animated and have, instead of changing how the characters look, have them do the voices and see how that rolls out and how that's perceived.
Yeah, but they won't do that because reasons.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't be opposed to seeing them do the voices because Giancarlo Esposito's voice is incredible. Like, he can do a great voice, and I think he could do a good Xavier voice. I just, when I look at him, I wouldn't really see the character, but I wouldn't mind him trying to do the voice in some animated fashion. And
that makes sense.
Same with Denzel. I think his voice would be interesting as Magneto. But yeah, so much as the look, especially now, I don't know.
Yeah. Wendy Trouble, we're going silent. It's time to take the patient off bypass. Ooh, critical point. Okay, Wendy, not a problem. We know you're still there. We know you guys are still listening. So, we'll let you do your thing. Let's see. And Melted Copper, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Well, Magneto is a mutant and could age slowly to stick in timeline or pull him from another Earth. More than likely, that's what they'll do regardless anyway, right?
Or like a Civil War story, like where they're back in like Civil War times. So instead of, like, you can deal with slavery instead of dealing with like the Holocaust. So, one type of, and not be the original timeline Magneto and like Xavier. Like, go with the multiverse thing. Have it be its own, like, kind of like how DC has like the Elseworlds stories or whatever. They're not like the main continuity. And then give it a shot. And then, I don't know. That's my take on it, though. I'm not like, I don't want it to be in the normal thing, but I'm not like completely against it. I think they're both insanely talented actors.
No, they are. But Esposito again says he wants Denzel Washington as Magneto in the MCU and wants to play Charles Xavier, Professor X, without the wheelchair. The character is known for in the comics and in the movies. Now, Xavier first lost his legs in the comic while encountering the alien Lucifer, who dropped a massive stone block on him, which crushed his legs. And Charles has regained the ability to walk several times, but usually finds his way back into the wheelchair. I mean, there were times where Forge, one of the X-Men, actually helped him walk again. There were other times where he, I believe, used his powers, or with the assistance of telekinesis, also helped him walk again, if I'm not mistaken, also in the comics.
Yeah.
Or they go to the Savage Lands. They could go to the Savage Lands, and that's how Xavier
Tony could give him legs. Didn't Tony help whatchamacallit to help walk? Why couldn't he help him?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but that'd be a white man helping him.
Oh yeah, I can't have that.
No, you can't do that. So, that'd be bad. Bad. Vince McMahon. Or they're going to change his origin to be held captive in a Trump supporter camp.
In the South, in the deep South. There you go.
Trump is Mystique the whole time. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm President Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah,
it's more.
It is. Now, since Xavier is known for his telepathic powers and being one of the most powerful mutants in the world, he's often underestimated. But make no mistake, he doesn't need the ability to walk to lead the X-Men or make changes for the benefit of both mutant and non-mutant kind. True. 100% true, right? I mean, he basically, in most occasions, has stayed back at the school. And I mean, even if he had to, I don't know, change the scopes of a mission or something like that, he can easily contact Scott or Jean or, Storm or any of them telepathically, because he's the most powerful telepath on Earth.
One of the most. Jean actually is more powerful, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, when combined with the Phoenix Force, she becomes the most powerful telepath.
Unless, I get what you're saying, like base without help.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, as far as I know, unless of course they've changed that again or something like that. And
would I mind him playing Professor X? I can't say I wouldn't hate it, but like, first of all, the wheelchairs in this. I mean, it's just
he looks like Brainiac in this picture. Wrong.
Yeah, what the hell? What is he wearing? Like, it's not
Brainiac. I am Brainiac.
I don't. Oh God. But I mean, I don't. If this is going to be in the MCU, like, crap.
Or they could just do something really radical and stick to the source material.
Oh, you misogynistic figure. How dare you?
I know that's beyond the pale, isn't it? It's like, here's a comic book. Maybe we should read the comic book.
You're gone a whole week and you propose this kind of bullshit.
Yeah, just let BET make a version with an all-black cast. It'll be like The Wiz, but it'll be the X-Men instead.
Actually, the Wiz was awesome. I'm gonna say I did love the Wiz. Actually,
they'll have to race swap Storm. Storm will be a white woman. That'll be interesting.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Jubilee will probably be Middle Eastern. Or probably from India.
Yeah.
That being the case. Jean and Scott, obviously, they'll be from the hood, man, from the Bronx or something like that, right? Getting it down.
South Central LA.
What nationality would Wolverine be?
Oh, yeah. Instead of Canadian, he would probably be, let me think now.
South African?
Probably South African or
no. One of those French black dudes. So he'll be like a black dude, like with like a French accent.
It'll be
epic.
Or Dutch South African. So
no. He's still going to be short because he's got to be a pygmy. So
that's right.
Right.
Instead of Alberta, he'll be from Quebec.
Oh god,
that'll be the biggest insult you could do.
Most hated Canadian.
They could get the short guy that was the elf in like Bad Santa movies and like the limo driver from Me, Myself, and Irene. You know what I'm talking about. He could be Wolverine.
Oh god. See, now you couldn't replace Banshee because everybody loves a drunk Irish guy. You couldn't replace Banshee then.
Yeah, you have one token white guy. You got to have one.
Exactly.
For the balance.
And that's going to be the drunk Irish guy. So you got to have that.
Balanced.
Colossus, instead of being Russian, let's see, probably somebody from New Zealand, maybe. I'm thinking.
If we stick with the current political climate, Colossus will be Ukrainian because we have to sympathize with the Ukrainians.
Right.
Because Russians are the big bad right now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Professor Xavier gets his legs crushed by the weight of white privilege now. Oh, wow. Yep, that's right.
Yes,
that's right.
The comic book writes itself. See, just throw all this into an AI art generator and it'll spit out a comic book.
He also says the Storm will be a black trans midget fight white supremacy. Oh yeah, I love my chat.
Did Image already put out this comic book back in the early 90s?
Probably. It was called Youngblood. No.
Yeah.
No. Melted Copper. Psylocke race swapped from a white lady to a hot Asian before race swapping was cool. Well, yeah, no, that's true, right? Because Betsy was British and she was white, and then ended up with some clone body that her mind was put in. So now she's hot Asian. So either way, it works out. So they'll probably put her back from. Oh yeah, how would that work? from white British lady to hot Asian lady. How could you race swap that again? Put her back as white, or I don't know, make her like, I don't know, from Dubai or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, Dubai.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. Banshee would need the guy from Sean if the dead, aka Scotty, in the Star Trek reboot. You could probably do
Simon
that.
Pegg. Yeah.
Yeah, Simon Pegg.
Oh,
Yeah,
Simon Pegg's awesome. I love Simon Pegg.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
come up we do that. Yeah. So, the fun you could have with this, with the politically correct X-Men. Oh no, and they couldn't call it X-Men anymore. It would have to be either X-Women or X-Them.
X they them.
Yeah, X they them. XZ. Because you know
yeah.
the Zer, X-Zer. X-Men, exit stage left. So comics started going work in the mid-90s, but I have no complaints about Psylocke. No, nobody, especially Jim Lee's Psylocke. Oh yeah. That's all I got to say about that. So with Kevin Feige bringing the X-Men to the MCU, God forbid, which looks to start with Deadpool and Wolverine, Giancarlo Esposito has come out more than once and said he wants to play Professor X. The latest from the 65-year-old actor also sees him recommend Denzel Washington as Magneto. So he says, I've given it a cursory glance in my brain. Oh God, you're trying to sound like so freaking, like what Appian said, Brainiac-ish.
Yeah.
So yeah. And immediately I go, he filled in the Fade to Black podcast when asked about Professor X. It would be great to play Professor X in some incarnation. That just the wheelchair, right? Because the physical idea of being in a wheelchair every day does not appeal to me. I just don't feel that old, and I don't sit that much.
What the fuck?
Tough.
So what?
You're not playing the role that if you don't feel it. I don't care.
You're a fucking actor. You're acting in a role. What kind of stupid shit is that to say?
Exactly. I just want to walk around and make it sound like I'm just some smart guy all the time.
Like he is in fucking The Boys. He's already like that in The Boys. That he runs. He already plays a character like that.
What's the difference then?
He basically just wants to play himself instead of playing the character.
That's what it sounds like now. Oh, I don't. That part. Oh,
like, dude, all you would have to do is sit your ass in a wheelchair and talk. You wouldn't really have to do any action except for maybe arm actions or express yourself with your hands and your face. It doesn't get much easier than that to get a paycheck.
I don't like to sit that much. Well, you're not being you. You're fucking playing Xavier. Your name will be Charles Xavier. You're not going to be Juan Carlos Esposito in a chair. You idiot. It's acting.
Yeah.
God, what happened to like actors wanting to act? Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, that's so stupid.
Just get Patrick.
That makes him look so bad.
Yeah. Just get Patrick Stewart again and put him back.
I've only seen him die like 4 times. Let's go. Let's make it 5 or so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or you could do something really crazy and go with an unknown actor.
Oh,
here I am putting out more common sense. Sorry.
You're gone for a week.
Yeah.
And you're still touting this bullshit line. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, Melted Copper, trans community will be triggered that none of the X-Men are X-Men. Yeah, more than likely. He's so traumatized from being in that wheelchair since seen in Breaking Bad. Oh, I guess it must be. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He clearly hates the handicap representation.
I mean, shit.
Oh my God. Yes. He must hate handicap representation. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, because you need to check that box too. So he's against it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we should put that out. Everybody in the chat, we should put that out there. That clearly he hates handicap. Thank you, Melted Copper. That clearly he hates handicap representation. There we go. And Vince Womack, one more 10th and he gets a free pizza. Exactly.
Like your job's even easier, you idiot. You don't have to stand all day and do lines. You're literally sitting. Like,
yes.
to say I don't want to sit all day is so stupid.
So everybody in the chat, okay, let's take this to the next hilarious level. Okay, if you're on X, okay, and even if you're watching this on the rewind, okay, to anybody watching this on the rewind or right now in the chat, okay, if you're on X, then let's put it out there, seeing how he doesn't want to be in the wheelchair, that Esposito clearly hates handicap representation. Let's do hashtag Esposito hates handicap people, or handicap representation.
How about for the role of Professor X, get an unknown actor that's actually wheelchair bound? Fuck it. Get someone that actually needs a wheelchair.
Yeah,
if that's how these fucking so-called actors want to be.
Exactly. Because if they can hire what's-her-face, if they can hire what's-her-face that did Echo, right?
Yeah,
that she
exactly.
was actually legitimately deaf. Yes, exactly. So hire a dude that's in Hollywood, right? Unless friggin' Munchkin guy in Elf friggin' has a problem with that too. Hire some guy that's actually in a wheelchair. Do that. So
too bad Stephen Hawking isn't still around. He would have been perfect.
Oh my god, that'd be can you imagine Stephen Hawking as Professor
Hey,
X?
I'm not trying to diss him. I'm just saying he would have probably took the role.
He probably does some lines, just not that kind of script. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do me, my X-Men. We must go out and beat Magneto once again.
Hey, let's be honest.
New York.
In reality, he probably rivals Xavier for intelligence. So
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Vince Mike, also, he doesn't realize that he can get out of the wheelchair.
That's what I'm saying, Vince.
Exactly.
He makes himself look like a fucking idiot by that statement.
There we go. The Titan. Esposito is ableist. Is an ableist.
And if he tries to say anything in a comeback, just quote him. Just copy and paste his stupid ass quote.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Yep. Let's do it. Let's take this back to the point where he'll want to quit being Professor X and actually get somebody able that should be Professor X.
Let's do it.
Such a mask off statement. Like such a mask off statement. Like I don't want to act or be another person. I just want to show up on set and be myself for 8 hours.
Yeah,
that's not acting,
right?
dude.
Pretty much.
Oh my god!
Just says he's never read a comic book. I don't imagine. I don't think he would be the person to read the source material to know about the character. It's like, oh, what's this character? Oh, the character's in a wheelchair. Okay, I don't want to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sold. Okay.
Now I don't even think he read The Boys before he got that role. I bet he does no fucking research.
No, probably not. Oh god. This is just it's just such bull crap. Oh my god.
I bet he hated wearing the armor in Mandalorian. I bet he hated having to do any type of work. They made me put on this heavy armor and I had to read these lines. Yeah, that's called being an actor, dumbass.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. You know what, Lord Thoft, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. Like,
my opinion on Juan Carlos went down like 1,000 points from reading that sentence. That statement.
And you know what, Lord
I'm
Thoft,
with you on that, Epian. I appreciate him as an actor, but wow, as a person, he seems like a jackass.
Yeah, prima donna.
Yeah,
I have made you an honorary moderator on top of that as well. So I've just added to your list of duties that you have to do in every channel. There you go. Because I love you. So
put your ass to work.
Hey, you can do it sitting down at least.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
However you prefer. If you don't like sitting, like Juan Carlos doesn't like to sit, we won't make you do that.
Oh God, yeah, I know.
It's a
right?
microaggression if we make you sit down. I understand.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. All you have to do is click a button or two.
So Christopher Reeves, nice Vince woman.
Exactly.
He would have jumped at the role.
But I mean, oh come on, like look at this, like Denzel Washington as Magneto here. Like, I know this is like AI made, but I mean, no, this just does not fit.
Why does he have the Iron Man 2 triangle thing in his chest?
I don't know.
I don't know. He actually secretly wants to be Iron Man. Tony Stark.
Does he have an arc reactor? Like,
what's going on? Arc reactor? Exactly. What the hell is that?
I have the faintest idea. So, I can't contemplate the ways of AI art or anything like that. Like, oh god, this just does not. This is.
I guarantee
This
Denzel
looks
would
like
never
a
say some stupid ass
discount
shit like
superhero.
that.
No,
I don't like to sit on
No,
the job.
no. Exactly. I'm gonna get my
Yeah, it
ass
looks
up
like a
there.
discount. It doesn't look very legit.
No, it
look very
doesn't.
good.
Does it? It looks so stupid.
And
This is not Magneto. Magneto is just an older man, you know, probably in his let's say 50s, 60s, you know, respectively, you know, somewhere around there. Well, then again, here's the weird thing, right? Because you're bringing him, you're going to be bringing him into 2024. Okay, do you realize how long ago World War II was? That's like 80 years ago, man. Like,
right?
how? Oh my God, no! Because then they're gonna have to like. I bet you that they're gonna like retcon Magneto's origin, right? They're gonna have to, because you know how do you explain, you know, somebody that looks like they're in their let's say 50s, 60s or something like that as Magneto and still having the backstory of, you know, being a Holocaust survivor? It doesn't work. So they're gonna have to
They could freeze them like Captain America.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in like some sort of magnetic cocoon bubble of some sort.
Put him on ice for however many years you need.
Yeah, yeah. So Vince Womack, yeah, the first reactor melted down and burned Magneto to a crisp. Cartoon cell, exactly. That's what it was. Laura Thoft, wow, I'm honored. Thank you. Hey, no problem, man. No problem whatsoever. So I'm just glad you're here, man. So Psycho Man 90 says, well, now I won't be eating out at Los Palmos Hermanos.
Little Breaking Bad reference. Very nice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fact that he wants Denzel Washington as Magneto. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The actor continued, but certainly we could figure out something maybe. Professor X wasn't always in a wheelchair, but that is part of his character development. So I think about it a little bit, and I don't give it all of my thought because it would have to come down to me. There you go. It has to come down to him. It's all about him.
It's me. It's all about me.
That's right. Exactly. And regarding Denzel Washington as Magneto, Esposito added, I think it would be great. I think it would be great. You're an idiot.
Yeah. Now he sounds like fucking Mr. Smith from The Matrix. Me.
Yes, exactly.
All me.
Oh, it's all about me.
Let's do everything that you want to do.
I'm starting to think he's just, you know, I mean, he's got this certain kind of swagger, you know, this certain kind of ooziness of cool to him, you know, and he plays a really good bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Whether it was in The Mandalorian or The Boys or, you know, or a lot
The
of
Gentleman
other things.
now. I'm watching The Gentleman with him in it. He's playing yet another villain. So, yay.
Yeah. So, you know, no.
I bet he really liked the Far Cry 6 as the villain, because that all he had to do was go into a fucking sound booth and record some lines. Easiest job ever.
I've yet to try that. I heard it was a good version of Far Cry though, but I've yet to
try it. Because but he's a villain in that too. Just everything he's in, villain.
Yeah.
Typecast.
Oh, I'm sorry. You shouldn't get this rule as Professor X. You're too typecast as a bad guy. Oh, well, I think I might be able to change the origin of Professor X. He's actually a latent bad guy because he hires so many white people to be X-Men, whether it should be X-they or something like that. But it would come down to me, really.
Pulls out his trump card.
Yeah,
diversity card. I play diversity.
I think it would be great. Professor X was a bad guy. So.
Yeah.
Okay, sold.
Magneto will be the good guy, and then I'll be the bad guy.
Because I don't want to take that away from Denzel Washington. I think it'd be great.
It's like I like Denzel as a villain, dude. Training Day. If we get like Training Day Denzel as Magneto,
God,
that might be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, Frig, can you imagine? Jeez. But with Avengers Secret Wars following Deadpool and Wolverine, maybe Esposito and Denzel Washington could appear as variants. See, I'd be okay with variants, right? I'd be okay with that. It's also thought Patrick Stewart and possibly Ian McKellen will be returning in Deadpool and Wolverine, which gets
Ian McKellen.
July. Yeah,
he was the best. He was the best live action Magneto ever so far.
Totally.
Michael Fassbender was okay, but man, Sir Ian was just on another level.
Mm-hmm.
We are the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
I love it how he says that. I love it how
it's such a well delivered line. It's just
it is. Frank. Titan says, yeah, I'm sure AI didn't write this article. It's too dumb. Yeah, no, exactly. You're right. So
I love the line in the second one too, when the guard comes in, he's like, "There's something different about you today," and he starts killing him. Too much iron in your blood, and it's like,
I know.
Yes.
A good scene. Rare the card, yeah. You guys, it's Magnitex now. My God, yeah, because Magneto is gendered language.
Magneta.
That's right. It should be more Latino now. So Latina Magnitex. Oh, jeez.
Oh, the insanity. The insanity.
Yeah. I just love seeing the two of them in the same scenes together. Yeah. They were good. Yeah. And no, Vince, you know what? I totally 100% agree with you on this. Yeah, Fassbender didn't have the gravitas for Magneto. No. I didn't like him as Magneto. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't mind him.
No?
He was
all
okay.
right. He was all right.
He was
for me,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't mind him. He was fair. He wasn't Ian McKellen, but
no, exactly.
No, but I mean, I liked Ian McKellen as Magneto.
Yeah.
Because,
I loved him as that. He was amazing.
He's an old man, right? And he has a grudge, because you knew his backstory. You knew he suffered through World War II. And now you know that, he's not going to suffer as a mutant on top of that by a bunch of normies, let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And, and that's what makes him a great character, right? He's not going to be pushed around the way he was pushed around when he was a kid in a concentration camp.
It's another one of his best lines. He's like, "I suffered at the hands of men just following orders. Never again, Charles."
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do you do that as Esposito as Magneto? You can't, because he's not Jewish. That's the thing. He's not Jewish. He's a black
persecution
dude.
From the slave owners or something.
Oh, yeah, that's what it'll be.
And
right?
that's the only angle you could go with that.
Yeah. That's
but then again, he'd be way older, so he'd be like a couple 100 years old then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do about that? Right? Sorry, not Esposito as Magneto. Sorry. Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Who was slightly younger than Esposito.
I'm telling you, you ever need time travel, just look for an iceberg or something cold.
Yeah.
Freeze them, thaw them out a couple 100 years later. There you go. You got the ball.
I didn't get enough rest because Captain America was hogging the room.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But no, I don't want these two. First of all, I don't see Denzel Washington because, he doesn't like that kind of shit. He doesn't, And
I'm not going to go against either of them as actors. Like I said, I mean, even though I have less respect for whatchamacallit now because of hearing them, but Denzel Washington is a brilliant actor. To me, one of my favorites in Hollywood.
Totally. Stupid. But seeing how we're on the subject of microaggressions, because Pop Culture Republic has missed out on a whole week. So I'm making them pay for it.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
You go.
I love you too, man. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to jump into it. Okay. So apparently Dungeons and Dragons senior game designer disavows how series was made by white dudes and boasts that much of the original material would never pass our inclusivity reviews today.
What?
Man.
What?
Who cares?
I know.
It doesn't matter. There was people of color in there in the game. I played it when I was a kid. What the?
This reminds me of the Community episode that was about Dungeons and Dragons that they got pulled from all streaming services because Ken Jeong did blackface, and it's like he didn't even do blackface. He was a drow. He was literally a drow. It's a character in Dungeons and Dragons lore. Like people got all butthurt about it.
But again, that's like somebody who doesn't know lore about anything, has no idea what the canonical origin of anything is. It's like they just look at service and it's like, oh, you can't do that. That's awful. We have to cancel you now.
Yeah, exactly. Right? This is why Hasbro is stinking so bad, because they own Wizards of the Coast, you know, and now apparently Dungeons and Dragons and shit like that. Like, whatever.
Newsflash: anyway. White people did create stuff. Sorry to break it to these people.
Yeah, exactly.
It did happen. You can't undo it, unfortunately. I know you want to.
And here you are. You're gone for the whole weekend, and you're spouting bullshit like this. I'm gone for 4 days, and
he's popped into even what the.
No, I'm talking to Appion. No.
Okay.
Anyway, so in delivering what is perhaps the most self-aggrandizing virtue signals in history, current Dungeons and Dragons senior game designer Jason Tondreau has taken to proudly touting the fact that much of the series' original materials, which he consideringly writes off thanks to having been made by white dudes, would never pass our inclusivity reviews today. What a shithead.
That's why they did better back then, didn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
So, like, God, this friggin' boy, can't we just forget it? You know what? Yeah, and yet again, just make a bunch of colored people. I don't care. Purple, you know, green, black, tan, whatever. Who cares? Just make some new characters.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Oh my God. So, anyway, Tondreau offered to take his current state of the popular tabletop RPG franchise while speaking with official D&D content creator Todd Kenreck in promotion of Wizards of the Coast upcoming series-centric history book Dungeons and Dragons: The Making of the Original D&D, 1970 to 1977. Oh boy, I wonder how much material is going to be cut out. Or how they're going to like basically slam the original creators for being too white, like you said before. So I can see that happening. We didn't know what we were doing back then, but we're trying to correct the mistakes of the past. We're probably going to retcon everything.
What mistakes? No mistakes are made.
Exactly. There were no mistakes. It's just a fantasy game. So, my God. Titan says, wait, or someone in the character is blackface, but Trudeau was an ally? Yeah. Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my kids that Mr. Popo was actually Justin Trudeau. So that's what I'm gonna do. So
oh man, the backlash for Mr. Popo, so fucking stupid.
I know, right? Another idiot. Your character would be CRC. Exactly.
Yeah, don't you control the game with the character sheet so you can make your character look however you want?
That's right. Yeah. What have the Romans ever done for us? Exactly. Right.
Like you're mad at a game where you have the most freedom out of like any fucking game, you know. It's like
yeah. See, that's why I have all my Tunnels and Trolls right up to 2nd edition to play. There you go. Exactly.
And I know people of color played it just as long as people that are white, and they don't care. They play anything, you know.
Oh my God, are you serious?
You know, it's a surprise.
You mean
if you say no characters look like me, that's your dungeon master's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. He's the racist one, not the designers of the game, or they or whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm rolling a 36, and I'm making you black now to be more inclusive.
Right?
That's
oh man,
it's Mandark. Didn't you ever watch Dexter's Lab?
Oh gosh,
yeah, Dexter's Lab was great.
Oh yeah, it was. So, following a lengthy summary of the book's contents as well as its own history with the franchise, Tondreau was eventually met up by the observation from Kenrick that it's important to note that this is a historical document, so there are things in there. It was a different time, so we've had an inclusivity review of all these materials, to which he enthusiastically replied, multiple. So let's take a step back there. Let's clarify. There are materials in the original Dungeons and Dragons that would never pass our inclusivity reviews today. Oh,
Why?
wow. Exactly.
It was a different time. I love that phrase.
Yeah.
It was a different time. The 80s, when culture, entertainment, and society didn't suck.
Yes. I remember a time when we couldn't give two shits about a person's color whatsoever because we just enjoyed the content. That was kind of crazy, you might say, because, you know, people on TV just sharing a hello to another cast member on TV that was a different color and something like that. Yeah, it was quite the strangest thing. We had this show called The Cosby Show where we celebrated a black family and all white people enjoyed it. And we had, like, I don't know, other shows were different strokes.
Fat Albert.
Where you had a freaking white man that adopted
Moving on up.
black boys.
Yep, yeah.
Exactly.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son.
Classics, yeah.
You know,
Classic.
yeah, it's like, oh God, like, really, they make it sound like we were just like totally barbarians at that.
Yeah, it was anarchy back then, and now that society has finally got some order into this chaos, it's like no.
Exactly.
Actually, we're out there ever now.
There's no society or culture before 2000.
Yeah. We're here
Society
to
is-
stay from your ways.
We are literally more racist nowadays, society in a general, than it was back then.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now put that thing back where it came from, or so help me!
It's like, how dare you say anything like that? No, you guys were just stupid barbarians that didn't know any better. Like,
I mean, we're almost back to segregation. It's like, why are we regressing?
Oh, we are.
yeah,
totally,
exactly.
What the hell is going
Exactly.
on?
I know, right? Like, you know, you first you wanted to be part of the group. We let you be part of the group. Now you don't want to be part of any group and you just want to be by yourselves. Like, which way do you want it? Like, you want to be, but we want both. We want just only black groups, but we want to be in your group too. And if you don't, you're racist. It's like, okay, come on in. Oh, well, you know, there's too many white people in here. Well, then, okay, fine. You know,
We want our cake and we want to eat it as well. So there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is the most dumbest thing. So yeah, Vince, the most fun characters I've ever played were done by random rolls. Yeah, exactly. So Titan says, guessing D&D will be about climate change and the patriarchy. How original and brave. Yeah, it will be. So
How yawn-inducing.
yeah, of course we'll have people like Cosby. Just look what he turned out to be. Exactly. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, once you put the rupee in the jello pudding pop, then you feed it to your cast members. Then you go, hey, and then you just totally take advantage of the situation that you're in. So, some of
still
it.
have Red Fox and Good Light. Anyway, go ahead.
That's true. That's true. So, some of it you can understand. The designer proceeded to argue, like, okay, these are a bunch of war gamers and they're using armies from history. So let's create a warrior class for D&D. And they call it the Fighting Men, the original name of the fighter class, because that's what they were used to. They were all men. They were all white dudes from Lake Geneva and the Twin Cities. It's because it's kind of based on a European-centric type of medieval fantasy, kind of like Lord of the Rings-ish kind of fantasy world. That's what it pretty much. This is what games like this is about, right?
Yeah,
it's like
based, but
yeah, it's more like a European-centric-ist type of fantasy lore. That's all that it is. So, like, you know, what are you going to do if Japan makes like a game similar to this and stuff like that? Like, are people going to complain that, well, there are too many Asian people in there? You know, oh, well, no, you can't do that because stop Asian hate. So, like,
but there was samurais in the game and stuff, and like,
well, yeah, because they came from other lands, right?
Yes, exactly.
So, you know, Oh God, these. Oh, I wish I could just take a baseball bat and do something suggestive, but I'm just saying.
Hit a ball out of a park. Yes.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's what I meant. So yes, you read that right. Tondoro just dismissed D&D creators Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson as nothing more than ignorant white dudes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, must be nice to shit on the people that like put you there, basically. Like, put D&D on the map, so now you're just gonna insult it. Like, it's so fucking disrespectful.
It is. It is. You know, because now you're turning in a pretty good paycheck, thanks to these guys, but essentially you're pissing on their entire legacy.
You stand on the shoulder of giants.
Exactly. And your fall is going to be a long way down from that shoulder of that giant.
Yep.
You know? So following this insult, he continued, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of material in this book, and I won't go over it all. Of course, why wouldn't you? But it would not pass our inclusivity review today. We couldn't change it. It's history. What we can do is acknowledge it and show how far we've come, because that's not D&D anymore. Oh, of course.
Inclusivity has nothing to do with D&D. It's already inclusive enough as it is. They can shove that up their ass. I'm sorry.
You got elves and gnomes and orcs, and you got a plethora of monsters like everywhere, right?
Many different colors. Like,
yes, elves and thieves and wizards. And like how much more inclusive could it possibly get?
I don't know.
Right? Like you said, Tom, like it included samurai that came from faraway lands and stuff like that. Okay, then it kind of stands to reason that other people of other persuasions, other colors could come from other lands as well. Like black people that
I've seen African warriors in the game. I've heard of people having African warriors.
Right. So
no, it was never. It's always been inclusive. You can
right.
play as you want to play, always from the beginning.
And hey, Wes Kegel, that's on Rumble. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you. And who's also simultaneously talking on YouTube as well. So it wasn't all white European stuff. D&D had Asian themed content. It was called Karatur. So I believe that's what you were talking about, Tom.
Yeah, and
it was pretty much limited by the person's imagination who are rolling up their characters. Imagine that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, can't imagine
the Titan. Oh, it's a white man.
Yeah, who wants to take bets out under the hood is the oppressor there. Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't be more confident in my answer. White man for 100,000. Alex.
That's right.
I'll take white oppressors for 2,000, Alex.
I'm tired of these people using
Show me white oppressor.
They're trying to get brownie points with a group of people usually that don't even play the game. Inclusive, like shut up.
This is the same thought. It's like, oh, we got to change comic books for people who don't read comic books.
Exactly.
We got to change movies for people who don't like going to the theaters and watching movies.
Exactly.
We got to change TV shows for people who don't like watching those kind of TV shows.
Yeah.
And we're called toxic for wanting to fight back and getting our good stuff back.
Alienate 80% of your audience, roughly, and then you want to try and make like 20 to 15% happy. What the fuck kind of business sense is this?
Yeah, I know, right? So, turning his virtue signal up to max brightness, Tondro further assured Kendrick that D&D gets more diverse and has a larger audience every day. Oh, I doubt that very much. The more diverse the game becomes, the more people of different genders and ethnic backgrounds, here we go again, different and ethnic backgrounds and faiths see themselves in the game. Then they can go make their own versions of the game, and more players start to see themselves represented in the game. The more diverse the creators get, the more diverse the players become, and that's the way it should be. It already was.
It was that way from the beginning, you idiots. What the hell?
They just don't get it. They don't understand that it was diverse from the get-go.
I know.
That statement he made makes no sense. That's
it doesn't fit their own sensibilities.
Yes. So this book is very interesting. So I think it really highlights how far the audience has come and how the game has changed over the 50 years, he concluded, how it's played, who plays it, and how it's created in many ways. And the way that it's created is the part of that changed the least, because a huge driver of early D&D was fan creations, and that's still true today.
So he just said he was a hypocrite then. He mentioned that part and that line. He's a hypocrite. He just talked against his own self.
That's right. Exactly.
Moron.
That's right. It's like,
what the hell?
Oh, God. That Undead Knight looks a little bit too white to me. So,
yeah,
with a dash of purple.
They're evil, though, so it can be white.
It can be white, yeah.
If you're a villain, that skin tone is perfectly fine. Oh, you want to play the bad guy? Okay, we have a role for you. Perfect.
Yeah.
You want to be a good guy? Oh, no.
No.
You had your time in the sun, basically.
That's right. Yeah, which that guy looks like he needs more of. So, because, I'm thinking that, seeing how there's a bit of tinge of purple in there, to this, I forget where I was going with that, but anyway, like basically back on the crayons that we saw earlier, he needs a bit of touch of LGBTQ LMNOP.
Yeah,
so
pretty much,
or possibly maybe the self-identified blue. So, because I just want to take the offensive crayons and just color them as such. So, hilarious.
Look at all this Lives Matter flag. So,
exactly.
I just look at all this and I find myself thinking, I don't live in the same country as these people do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
They live in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
They live in their own Dungeons and Dragons world, apparently.
But if Trump wins again, they'll all move to Canada.
No, get away.
Yeah, exactly. We have enough problems here. And and Vince, and all those white skeletons, all racists. Oh, jeez. Wes Cagle, D&D also had a Mesoamerica themed lands from the Forgotten Realms stuff, like Karatur was Asian. I forget what those lands were called. No, Canada immigration. No, exactly.
No, we have enough. No,
I will not let them into Alberta. So, Lord Thoft, you can just move here to Alberta and just save yourself the trouble. So, just remember it was called Maztica. Maztica. Okay, cool. So, I definitely want to call him self-identified blue. So, hilariously, that last declaration by Tondro actually proves as a counter to everything he said, just like Tom said, he said above. As to his point, D&D never barred anyone from any identity from being represented in the game, specifically because its entire existence is based on the fact that the players create their characters and adventures as they see fit. Exactly what you were saying too.
That's what Tom was saying too. Like, just totally fucking undermines the entire argument that he tried to make earlier.
I know.
It's like,
as with all other such declarations, that tabletop RPG was never inclusive. Remember, he made that declaration. While some individual dungeon masters and story settings may implement some limits on a character creation in order to help boost players' immersion for a specific campaign, there has never been any official rule in D&D barring players from assigning whatever traits they want to their completely custom characters. Right?
Sounds like this guy was playing with the wrong dungeon masters. They were racist.
Anything. You could be whatever you wanted.
Whoever you were playing with was racist, not the game. Sorry to break it.
I think hence the word fantasy.
Like, okay, no, if you're in a room and everybody's wearing a white sheet over their head, maybe you're in the wrong room playing D&D.
Wait, my character says clan member. Hold on, I want a different character sheet. You got the Grand Wizard. This ain't fair.
I don't feel like wearing this hood now.
Nope, too bad. You have to go with what you've been dealt with.
Oh, Snickers.
Roll a 20 for saving.
Oh God. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I only rolled a 6. Oh, damn it. So, but no, there's no rule. That's the point of fantasy. You can be whatever you want, right?
Yeah. You can make up as you go along.
Oh, man. It's just
unless
so
you're tightly wound, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. Further, it should be noted that it was not just Tondro's interview with Kendrick, which saw an official D&D source feign such pearl clutching towards the inclusion of the game's original contents in the making of the original D&D. What follows is the book's official description, wherein 3 sentences are dedicated to describing its actual contents, while in a full 6 were used to performatively and excessively assure readers that D&D parent company Wizards of the Coast in no way, shape, or form endorses the problematic subject matter contained within. Oh my god. Okay.
Sounds like Disney with their like disclaimers on like Aladdin and stuff. Sorry for these racist characters we made, but we don't want to take the movie down, but we feel really bad about it. It's like, shut the hell up.
God, I know. Exactly, Vince. Yeah, it's a critical fail. 100%. Right?
We're embarrassed by it, but please play our game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Apparently they missed the 80s cartoon.
Oh, goodness.
Ray, you are 100% correct on this.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly. That was so diverse.
Yeah.
I mean, even the movie with Jeremy Irons, like it had Marlon Wayans in it as one of the main characters.
I know, right?
Early 2000s.
We didn't have a problem with this. We
But
never
that
had a
newest,
problem with this.
yeah, that newest movie was pretty diverse as well.
Yeah. And it was fun because
I like the new one. It was a lot of fun.
But here's what it says in the book, okay? Here is the ultimate record of how Dungeons and Dragons came to be. The making of the original D&D is an extraordinary collection of rare documents that shed light on D&D's origin story. Uncover materials never released to the public, including Gary Gygax's first draft of original D&D and early published writings such as the 1974 original D&D white box booklets and supplements. Each document is featured alongside insightful commentary from one of the game's foremost historians, John Peterson. Okay, the disclaimer. We, Wizards of the Coast, recognize that some of the legacy content in this product does not reflect the values of Dungeons and Dragons franchise today. Some older content may reflect ethnic, racial, and gender prejudices that were just commonplace in American society at that time. These depictions were wrong then, and they are wrong today. This content is presented as it was originally created, because to do otherwise would be the same as claiming these prejudices never existed. Oh my god. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons teaches that diversity is a strength, and we strive to make our D&D product as welcoming and as inclusive as possible. This part of our work will never end. Oh my god.
Oh, the mental gymnastics.
Oh, jeez.
It's so sad they have to put that there for the soft people that need it.
Those small box D&D books are incredible. They are. Oh god. Yeah, the Marilyn Wayans was just a very dark white guy. Yeah, exactly. He must have been. So, and you're right, Lord Thoth. Yeah, fun is what's important. It is. That's all that matters. Just having fun.
Yes, but is it the right fun?
Right, exactly. It's like you must have the mandatory fun.
Yes.
The end of Mulan when they thank the concentration camp. Oof.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Nice, Disney. Nice.
That's right. Yeah.
Good job.
You did a bang up job there, Disney. Just a bang up job.
So. I don't remember that in the animated version. Oh, what
right?
The live action?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God, White Box. The clue is in the title. Oh my God. Oh, Those racist bastards.
I noticed you call this one white box. Where can I get the black box or the brown box, please?
Yeah, I thought Marlon Wayne was a white chick. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Nice.
About that.
He was. That movie would never get made today, but that movie's a classic. I love it.
Oh God.
Sensitive people couldn't handle it.
I know. Oh shit. But but apparently this book rolls onto shelves on June 18th if you want to get it, depending on how much original actual content made it into the book. But you're bad. You're bad if you're white, and D&D has been so problematic. I'm so glad that these people came and fixed the problem for us that we didn't know actually existed, that never existed in the first place. So
pretty much.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
This reminds me of that Ethan Van Sciver animation where he's talking about the blue-haired types coming into the comic book industry saying, interesting hobby you have here. It's a little bit narcissist, isn't it? Here, let us fix it for you.
Yep. That's why you want to get crayons like that again. So, yeah.
I want a pack of those.
And if some of you guys showed up late, I know everybody does. And for those of you that showed up late, these are offensive crayons. I believe you should be able to find them online. And I just love it where it's giving the finger. So you get such colors as presidential orange, LGBTQ LMNOP purple, self-identified blue, your parents' divorce was your fault peach, insufferable vegan green, and boner pale blue. So if you can find them online, go get yourself a pack. I don't know exactly if this is actually fan made or if it's an actual thing that's out.
I don't know.
But
looks great. The only important one there is the presidential crayon. That's the most important out of them all.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Right. I see myself using that a lot. So, but oh man, the pictures I find online, I love them. So, but that being said, as we reach the end of our illustrious Titillating Tuesdays, I want to thank everybody that was in the chat, and Wendy and team. I hope the operation is going very successful for you guys, and that I hope our hilarity has not killed another patient on a gurney. So, and if it does, well, then we've done our job. So either way, I'll take it.
As we start singing, another one bites the dust.
Exactly.
And another one gone, another one gone.
I'll take whatever win I can get. So, because I'm an opportunist that way. So, that being said, Wes Cagle, who's been a member for 2 months, great stream all. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you being here. So, member for 2 months. This is kind of getting pretty freaky to see now, being monetized and all that kind of stuff that, like so far there have been people that have been members for a certain amount of time, like Christian DeLorme for 3 months, Wes Cagle for 2 and stuff like that. This is really fun. I really enjoy you guys being here. Yeah. What do you mean by another?
Yeah.
I don't know. My God. But no, it's fun, and I'm enjoying being on this time again, right here. So thank you, Lord Thoft. Thank you for for whatever this is supposed to identify as on StreamYards. because
it's a little rectangle.
It's a little rectangle. Yes, thank you for the box, Lord Thoft. So
yes,
if I actually looked on my YouTube and saw what this actually was, I'd probably be pretty impressed right now. So, yeah. Oh, but then again, it's Lord Thoft, and it's probably a sarcophagus. Seeing how he goes by the whole, Egyptian motif.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's actually sarcophagus. So, yes, it's a white box too. I see.
Right.
That's
or something related to the old Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, with that too. So,
yeah.
So Pop Culture Republic, you got anything that you want to plug?
Future live streams. My schedule has been all over the place the past week and a half, and I am looking to get things finally settled down this week. So I'll be back to my regular Monday evenings and Wednesday evenings live streams, and then I'm still continuing on my Saturday afternoon comic book shows. So that'll all be pretty interesting.
Nice. Which comic book are you going to be reviewing this time?
I'm going to be continuing on with Marvel series trading cards, finishing those up. Then I'll probably be going into maybe some old Venom, the very first Venom books.
Ooh, I remember those. Wow.
Yeah.
The Mark Bagley ones?
I think so. It was a first Venom run. I think it was like 4-issue miniseries.
Yeah.
Back at the peak of the early 90s when everything was either hologram or foil or gimmicky cover.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably be touching on those.
Okay. Nice. And the geeky classic leftist Tom, who sounds like he's snorting coke right now. You got anything that you
want to by the way, just to give you a heads up, 1830, that's Canadian dollars. You can get the offensive crayons. You can get, let's see here, we have the holiday edition, political edition, porn pack edition, and stoner edition. So they are real.
Really?
They are very real. So
give me that link. I'm going to put it in the chat, or you can put it in the chat.
Here. It's
Oh, and hey, Cam, how's it going? Just make
I'll give it into the private thing. There, you can slap that over. It's a long one, but there it is. So
okay, so if you guys want those expensive crayons,
you weren't kidding. That is a huge link.
That is a big link.
God damn.
Amazon's weird that way.
There is
like a short story.
Wow, that's like continuing on like 3 different. You couldn't find a shorter link? Holy crap! You're gone for 4 days, and you're
no using copy and paste. You need to actually type that into the search bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Imagine how long that would take.
1, 2, 3 different posts for that.
Oh my lord! Okay. Oh my god!
So many gibberish amounts of letters and numbers.
Oh my god. Okay. So
but they are
to make it simple for everyone out there, go to Amazon and look up this. Okay. Adult offensive crayons.
Yeah, that's all I have to do. And there's different versions.
Instead of the monster link that Tom provided, that's like a 10-page essay.
It's like all that white stuff I was sniffing.
Oh my god.
Making me work.
Oh my god. Oh geez. Wow. The colors that they have on here. Wow. Citizen United green, patriarchy pink, oppression Olympics orange, communist gulag red. Centrist purple, Twitter lawyer blue, collusion cerulean. There we go. Yeah, baby cage crimson. Oh, I like that one.
You can draw your own blue check mark. There you go.
Yeah. Gutless Democrat yellow, border wall brown, PC police blue, hate crime hoax hazel. Oh, that's
I like the white one. Everyone's racist except me. What?
Yes, everyone is racist except me, white. My vote doesn't matter, black. Taxation is theft, yellow. MAGA hats are the new hoods, orange. Oh wow, there's so many. All the colorists of the rainbow. My first world medical bill bankrupt gray. Fake news fuchsia. Government showdown green. Illegal alien indigo. Irrelevant third party green. Oh, I like that. Virtual signaling violet and mainstream media clickbait coral. Wow. I like government government shutdown green.
Yeah.
I'm surprised whiteout hasn't been, canceled yet.
I know,
right? It comes along and covers up the black.
Yeah.
So racist.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
It's so racist of a product. The
Reminds me of a time
microaggression.
reminds me of the time when some agency demanded some data on a platform and they delivered it on printed paper in 8 fonts. Size 8 fonts. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. See, Cam only on this channel will you find some fun stuff just like that. So right, yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
See how I put your link in the description. What are you gonna anything that you're gonna plug?
Just waiting to hopefully get a normal voice again. Even though this sounds nice, it's not my voice. So hopefully we can get healthy here soon, and then we can get back to recording again. So that's the plan.
Very
awesome.
cool.
Awesome. Not paid for by either party. Tampered by the Russians. Oh, great! These
These are awesome. Whoever created these, good on them. These are awesome.
Yeah,
love
and I like
that.
how they get into like rhyming. They get like real good with the rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy a pack of these. I am so gonna buy a pack of these. And yeah, they got holiday edition, they got a political edition, porn pack edition, and stoner edition. Yeah.
I
God,
could have
Tommy,
used
you're
these
right.
for Foggy Brains. Darn it. These would have been awesome.
Okay, yeah. So you know what? When I do another giveaway, I'm gonna get some of these crayons, and somebody will win these crayons. There you go. Done. Appion, what do you got to plug, man?
I do want to say real quick that the long code reminds me of like when like a cat or an animal walks on your keyboard and you get that. Yeah, today we're gonna be watching Tropic Thunder, so that's gonna be real fun. We're gonna have a Tropic Thunder watch party on my channel. So if you want to come along and watch that with us, we'll be doing that. And then later this week, I've got Two Guys Talking Pacific Rim movies. We're gonna keep it with the monster kaiju theme, and then Sunday we're watching X-Men animated series again, and then also Final Fantasy Rebirth, trying to finish that game, and that's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Love it. All right, guys, so that's it for this Titillating Tuesday. Please
It
hit
was
the
a
like
titillating
button
Tuesday.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? So yeah, Titan says, yeah, this show is filled with sarcasm and misogyny. God bless you all and keep up the good work.
All the best things in life.
Exactly.
We try.
Exactly right. Because what's bad for you is actually good on this channel, at least. So,
damn right.
Yep. So yeah, if you guys can hit the like button on the way out. We're slowly approaching 1,000 members on this channel. I can't believe it. And if you guys are out there in the chat, can just go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed here yet, hit the subscribe and share this channel, because everybody needs a laugh. And this is what this channel is all about. Just having a good time, having a laugh, sharing some stupid news, sharing some really offensive crayons today on top of that, and making fun of how they're going to be changing Red Sonja and and X-Men and oh god, and then we got into a little bit of D&D. So that's what it's all about, just having fun with this channel. So from all of us here on this panel to all of you guys out there, thank you very much for joining in. We greatly appreciate you. Stay tuned for a Frantic Friday where we end out the show with a cartoon of some sort. We don't know what.
Yay.
We're just making it up as we go along, pretty much. So, and to that we